Welcome to Successful, a podcast where we bring in established guests and we kind of get an idea on how they became successful. So today I have with me Dimie, and he's
Hello, my name is Dimie, and I'm an artist, musician,
yeah,
Afrobeat artist. I make a lot of Afrobeat songs, so that's who I am. Yeah.
nice. So how long have you been doing this for?
For like 5 years now. I've been making music for 5 years,
Yeah.
since 2020.
Professionally, or just
Professionally.
in general?
I'm independent, so like
Uh huh.
kind of professionally and also like locally in a way.
Okay.
But like I've been making music since I was like when I started started like originally,
Mm-hmm.
probably like 2011 or
Oh wow, a long time.
like yeah. I used to like make music. I went to boarding school in Nigeria, so we used to like record in school, but that was just like for fun and everything.
So did you grow up in Nigeria and then come here?
Yeah, I grew up in Nigeria. I came in 2016.
2016.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So, what would be like your inspiration for why exactly you started making music? Did you have someone that you were looking up to?
Growing up, I just always made like, my house is like I'm from a big family, like
Yeah.
8 kids, so like
Lots of siblings.
lots of siblings, lots
cousins.
of influence from music. So
Yeah.
just growing up, my siblings loving music.
Mm-hmm.
I always just loved music, so I just grew up to it basically.
So does anyone else in your family also make music, or is it just
Yes,
you?
my brother makes music.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Do you want to shout him out or something?
yeah. I started small. I have a song with him actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I make
So do you guys both like work on the same songs a lot, or?
We work on a project and an EP. So I think it's coming out end of this year. So
Mhm.
a collab EP, me and my brother.
Nice.
Yeah, we've worked on that. So
Okay, good. That's amazing. Like when you have like people that you've known for so long, like working with you, right? The
Exactly.
chemistry is like already there.
yeah,
So this is a song that you worked with your brother on.
yeah, my brother.
So what did he do?
He's like on the second verse of it, so it's like it's a long
I
song.
see.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh, that's sick, man. Like I definitely see some of this like being blasted at like parties or something.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
That's sick. So what's the creative process behind making your music? Like, how long do you think each song takes, or like do you want to maybe just walk through that with us?
I feel like it depends on the time.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm on like the creative rush is just like flowing and it just
Yeah.
I can make like 5 songs in a day.
Yeah.
So like I guess it depends on the mood. So
Mm.
but I guess one song probably takes like an hour or two. Like
okay.
from writing because like
Do you
I'm
do
a
all
writer
of it
first.
yourself?
Yeah, most of it myself because I have a
Most of it.
studio in my
Yeah.
house, so I record myself,
Okay.
and I have a producer working with me as well.
Uh huh.
Yeah, so
Okay, that's
just
sick.
work collaboratively and everything.
Yeah, like bumping out that many songs in one day is crazy. But I mean, it sounds like you've got a good hold on it, so the whole
Yeah.
workflow is pretty fast. How
If
about like an inspiration for like what kind of songs that you make? Like, what do you usually talk about in your songs?
It's usually about how I'm feeling at the time. So like if I'm feeling like could be about love, could be about like hunger for like success,
Mhm.
could be about anything I'm thinking about basically.
Would you say it's like usually motivational?
Motivational, it's about love, it's about relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's about like sexual stuff too. So
Okay.
like yeah, it's everything. Like basically the human life, like whatever you're thinking about in
Yeah.
the moment,
Yeah.
like to put it down in music.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's really good. I think music is like a really strong way for people to like express themselves, right?
Yes,
It's
definitely.
amazing, man. Well, like this year, right?
Mhm.
Do you have anything that's coming up that maybe you want to talk
Yes,
about?
definitely. I have like I have an EP my producer,
Okay.
EP my producer coming up.
Oh,
His name is Laddie.
Lady.
Yeah, so like me and him we worked on like a 5-track EP,
Okay.
and the first song is actually dropping this month. So like me, him, and one of my the girl Pinky,
Mhm.
we worked on a song. It's like an R&B stroke
R&B,
rap
okay.
song. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a nice song. It's called You. It's coming out this month.
And these songs, where do you usually post them on? Spotify, SoundCloud?
I posted on Spotify, Apple Music,
Mhm.
SoundCloud. I post on TikTok as well,
Okay.
Instagram, everything. Yeah.
Nice. I feel like definitely TikTok is like an amazing platform for going like absolutely viral, right? If one of
Yeah.
your songs becomes like the trend or whatever,
Yeah, it could
it, like
go crazy.
instantly just boost your whole popularity.
Exactly, and that's how
Sick.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some people spend more money on the marketing than the actual song itself because they want the song to go super viral, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And if it gets picked up by like a radio company, then it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it has to happen naturally too, because sometimes like you put like you don't know what the like audience is gonna like.
Yeah.
So it's good to like put your
Like new
marketing
things.
into like different songs at the same
Yeah.
time. So like you don't
Yeah, cast like a very wide net.
exactly, and then
so-
whichever one is getting traction, you
Exactly.
can like focus on that one. That's how it is.
It's just
Yeah.
like a numbers game at that point. If you put out 100 songs, there's a
Exactly.
much higher chance you're gonna get picked up, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice. So what's something that you'd say you've learned in like these last 10, 15 years of you making music?
I feel what I've learned is like consistency, because like I'm my best when I'm making music, right?
Yeah.
And then like it's a very like it's harder to like get to the zone of being creative, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because real life stuff happens and like could knock you off your balance.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's like the consistency of always showing up, like, you know, even when you're not feeling like it,
Yeah,
just
100%.
keep getting on the creative journey, you know.
And would you say this consistency mindset has helped you in other aspects of your life?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So like whenever I'm like being creative, like
Yeah.
making music, recording, like I feel like it makes your mind sharper, it makes your brain work better. So like everything else
Mm-hmm.
is gonna flow correctly when you're in that zone.
Yeah, that's kind of like going to the gym, right? Like what you really don't want to go, but when you do start going every day and you start seeing the results,
Exactly,
it just
yeah.
feels so good.
It feels, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So in everything in life, be consistent. Even when you don't feel like doing it,
Yeah.
do it, because it's gonna always pay out in the end.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a really good motivation, bro. So like, let's say someone that's watching you right now, they're like, how old were you when you started making music? Like,
Like 19, 20,
19.
yeah.
let's say they were like younger, they're like 14, 15, and they're watching the podcast, right? And they want to get into starting like making music. What's like advice that you would have for them?
The advice is basically,
If you can look into this camera when you say it.
okay, so the
You're
advice
talking to them
is
directly.
the world is what you make it. Like the world, no one makes any rules for you. So like if you want to do something, go ahead and do it. No one can stop you. Everyone is just doing what they love to do. Everyone is just trying it out. So basically be consistent, know what you want, and go for it. Don't stop.
That's a great advice, man.
Yeah.
Well, if you heard it from here, if you want to start something, just go for it. Like, there's no one stopping you, no one can stop you. So just do what your heart wants.
Like
and-
the earth belongs to all of us.
Exactly.
So like whatever you want to do in the world, whatever your art, wherever you're from, like
Mhm.
go ahead, do what you want to do, chase your dreams. That's it.
And I believe if you're passionate about something, no matter what you do, you're gonna be at least decently successful at it, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
It all just relates, like your passion radiates, and people that are watching you, they'll be able to relate to that, and they'll be like, wow, this guy really looks like he wants to get something done.
Yep.
So, you know, I'll help him however way I can.
And the thing with passion is like you have to be patient too, because like
Yeah.
the first 2 years might not like work out for you, but if you're passionate about it and you keep going at it,
Keep going, keep
and
going.
you keep working on it, you're gonna see like growth. You're gonna keep growing. So like if you give up in like the first year or the first 2 years,
Yeah.
nothing has happened yet. You're gonna miss out on the blessing that's gonna come in like in the like coming
And the
years.
success, that's really good idea, man. I was gonna ask, because it's Black History Month right now.
Yep.
Who are some of your favorite like Black artists or your inspirations that?
Like of all time or currently.
We could do both.
So of all time,
Yeah.
like people I look up to, like artists and everything.
Mhm.
Number one is probably Fela Kuti. He's like a legendary Afrobeat artist.
Okay.
He created this sound, so like he used to make music in like the 70s.
He was like
80s.
one of the first ones.
Yeah, the first one. So like
Yeah.
Fela Kuti.
Okay.
Someone else is Burna Boy.
Burna Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
okay.
Burna
yeah,
Boy?
yeah,
Yeah. He's like, well, some
He's very well known.
yeah,
He's very
very well known.
mainstream. Yeah.
someone else I look up to, Wizkid.
Wizkid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Future,
Future, of course. I love Future.
Travis Scott.
Mm-hmm, of course. He just
Yeah,
won
just-
so many things like a few days ago.
Exactly. I feel like I'm into creatives that just like do what they want to do. Like they don't follow the
How about Tyler the Creator? He kind of does whatever he
Tyler the
wants.
Creator, someone like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
do what you want to do. Don't follow the
The mainstream.
mainstream path.
Yeah.
Because yeah,
Yeah, that's good. How about for like let's say more local? Do you have anyone that's a bit more maybe
Yeah.
not everyone would know about?
I like Dozier.
Dozier.
Yeah, Dozier and Hecko.
Heko.
Yeah, Hecko. It's like two Nigerian artists. They're very good.
Are they both from Calgary?
Yeah, both from Calgary.
Nice. Do you guys work on things together sometimes, or?
Me and Hecko have worked on something before,
Yeah.
but it's not out yet. We're still working on it.
Okay,
And then
okay.
Dozier, not yet, but we're planning on doing something together soon.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what do you think, like let's say in the next 5 years, what are some goals that you want to accomplish?
The next 5 years, I just really want to,
Yeah, like, you know, like where do you see yourself?
basically, I see myself like dropping a lot of albums,
Okay.
getting successful with the music,
Mhm.
growing, like selling out shows, making an impact basically with my music, and
Do you
just
want
like
to stay here in Calgary while you do all of this?
I
or
could
do you
stay
wanna
in
start
Calgary or I
branching
could
out?
like move somewhere, but like basically the goal is to like touch people with the music,
Mhm.
keep getting better at the music,
Okay.
dropping albums, dropping singles, doing shows, like basically being successful with what I do.
So you want to be focused on music. Do you want to maybe start up any new businesses or any other ventures that you?
I guess from music, some doors are gonna open. So like from
Yeah.
music, you go into like creating a record label or something.
Yeah.
But something like the music zone, because that's where like
Okay.
that's where I excel at the most.
Yeah, that
so
also makes more sense because most of
Yeah.
your fans are gonna know you from the music aspect, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice. Well, so you said this year you have some new EPs like coming out, right?
Yeah.
How about like let's say your last year? What were some of the biggest accomplishments that you had last year?
Last year was really just the year of like creating for me. So this year
Okay.
is the year I'm gonna release most of the stuff I made last year. So last year
Oh,
I
I
made
see,
a
I
lot of.
see.
I was basically recording, producing with my producer, working on the music. So
Mhm.
this year I have like a lot of stuff ready to go. So I'm just
Okay.
like focused on releasing them out. So I'm probably dropping like 2 EPs this year or something. You know,
Yeah.
and maybe I'm working on an album right now, but basically this year is about putting it out,
Okay.
getting it out there.
And okay, nice. That's I think that's a good workflow. Like have 1 year of just making and making, making, and then the next year just marketing and dropping, marketing, dropping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Do you like your songs, right? Do any of them like say like a story? Do they convey stories? usually?
Definitely, yeah. So,
Do
yeah.
you want to maybe talk about one of those stories?
There's a song I dropped last year,
Yeah.
November, yeah, October. It's called Power.
Power.
It's basically about no matter what you're going through, no matter where you are at the moment,
Mhm.
it's basically about talking about like kind of like black power, basically. Like
Yeah, yeah.
even if no one thinks you're him, like people look down on you or whatever, like you still gotta know you have the power within you to do what you want to do.
So it's very motivational.
Very motivational, yeah. I feel like it's gonna be good in the gym too, cause like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like very yeah. I love listening to that kind of music when I'm in the gym.
exactly.
I feel like was a lot of the songs that I've been listening to recently are like very either rap or hip hop, very like motivational songs, right?
Yes.
I feel like motivational songs has that like special energy in it where it just
Exactly.
makes you want to do better. Like you see someone else like Post Malone's Congratulations, for example, right?
Exactly, yeah.
That's such a good song.
Like even the one I just played right now, the one called Active with my
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
It's basically about getting active, like
Mm-hmm.
always staying on your game, like don't get
Like
complacent.
hustling and
yeah.
stuff, yeah.
Just always being active, always
Yeah.
getting doing what you want to do,
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about, yeah.
That's
So most of my
amazing.
songs have like a meaning to it. And
Okay.
sometimes, like what I've been working on, because I write a lot, right?
Yeah.
I like to make music where like I could be talking about something,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a deeper meaning to it. So like, can I explain this? So like one person could be hearing one thing,
Yeah.
and then there's a deeper meaning to what I'm also singing about. you
So
know?
like it kind of depends on your perspective, like how
Exactly.
deep you want to analyze the
Yeah,
song.
exactly. And where you are at the moment. So like I could be talking about like let's say love or something.
Yeah.
I could talk about love and like relationship with a girl, and
Yeah.
that's the surface level.
That's like
But
the
then if
very
you
top,
listen
yeah.
to it deeper, you're gonna know I'm talking about like let me say I could talk about being passionate about something, like being passionate, not just with love, but just like with life. So like
Is that like
there's
an
different
example
levels
from one
to
of
it.
your songs?
There's a song I have called Rogue.
The Rogue.
Yeah, it's about like basically it's about love,
Yeah.
but it's also about being passionate about what you do, like passion.
Okay.
But it's not out yet, so
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not okay. I was gonna say, can we take a listen? But
yeah, I
it's
could
fine.
probably play it for you right now.
Okay. Oh
Yeah.
shit! Unreleased.
Unreleased.
Yeah. Fire.
Yeah, so it's like the
Damn.
snippet of it, yeah.
It's super catchy. I've noticed like out of all the songs that you've played so far, they're
Yeah.
all very catchy.
Yeah, I'm very good at writing hooks, so like
Yeah.
I actually make my hooks make it very catchy, and so once
So-
you hear it, it's like it's gonna stay in your head, like
Exactly. Yeah. I was
stuff
gonna
like
say
that.
like even though I don't maybe like even if you were to write a song in a different language but using the same formula, I'd 100% just remember it just because of the melody.
Yeah, music is like a universal language, so
Yeah.
whatever language you're speaking, even like that's why like Afrobeat is so big right now.
Yeah.
Most people don't even know what they're saying, but like they still just get the vibe and
You
get
just-
the
you
melody.
just dance along
just
to
dance
it.
along to it. Yeah,
Yeah, like those really famous like Asian songs, right? Like Gangnam Style and stuff.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
you don't understand
know
it,
what
but
they're
you
saying,
just
but
vibe into
it's just
it.
yeah, that's music for you. That's what it is.
Nice. Do you want to maybe talk about the creative process for making one of these songs? Because you mentioned you have a home studio, right?
Yes.
So what exactly like does that mean? Like what do you do? What kind of stuff do you do?
So before I make music, I like to like it's like a spiritual thing for me. So like
Okay.
I like to like know what I want to sing about 1st,
Mm-hmm.
and like really just meditate and like get my mind ready for like what I want to sing about, and just
Okay.
like clear out like whatever like is blocking it right there, and just get in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like to like just basically write the music down.
So you have like a script that you
Yeah.
read off of that you've written down before?
It's different, but like it's different. Every song is different.
Okay.
Most songs I usually get the beats 1st,
Mm-hmm.
then I start writing about what I want to sing about.
Oh, okay, I see.
And then when I finish writing, I like to sing without actually looking at it. So like just when I go to sing, I like to like record without reading from what I wrote. Like basically, like memorize it in my head and actually record.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's such a talent.
And the thing with recording, I also like to. I like to like whatever I'm singing about. If I'm singing at the moment, I like to put myself in that, like, how can I explain it? I like to put myself in that zone right there. So if I'm singing about love, I'm singing about someone. I like to think about the person,
try and
envision,
really get
channel
into
it,
that.
yeah, just to get the right. That's the way to get the right like vocals
Like
and
the
get
right
the right
vocals, the right emotions.
their
and
emotions.
stuff.
Yeah, gotta put it in the music because
Nice.
like people can hear it in the music.
Mm.
If it sounds scripted, it's gonna. It's not gonna.
It's good. It's not. You're just not gonna get the same feel from it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice. I mean, it looks like it's working for you, right? Like you have tons of listeners, and like I kind of want to touch on that, like this fame that you've accrued in the last decade. How has that affected you? Like, do you think it has changed you at all?
I'm still a growing artist, so I'm not gonna say I'm really that big. I'm famous yet, but
Okay.
yeah, it's still growing. And the ones I have, obviously, just gotta stay humble. Like, you gotta know what you're doing it for.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're doing it for just fame, it's bigger than that. So me, it's more like leaving a legacy. Like, basically, I feel like with music, because Michael Jackson is dead right now, right?
Yeah.
But his music still lives on, right? His music gonna live on
100%.
forever. There are people that are dead, that their music still lives on. So music is like, it's kind of like making you immortal in a way. So that's what it is for me. Like, it's about like keeping the legacy and just pushing it to the limits. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. Oh my god. Well, do you do any sort of like live shows ever?
Yeah, I've done shows in the past. Like, yeah, I actually do shows. I've played in it's called Faded now, but it used to be
Faded, like the lounge,
yeah,
right?
the lounge. Yeah,
Okay,
I've played
nice.
in the lounge before, so a couple songs. But I'm more coming this year though, because I'm gonna be releasing way more music this year. So I'm gonna be performing live this year.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting for me because I love live performances. It's like a different thing, you know. Like basically, it's one thing for them to listen to music on their phone, but like when they see you and they watch you, like
it's
perform the
totally
music.
different.
Yeah, so
Have you ever had people like recognize you and stuff when you're like playing and stuff?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Have you ever had like a weird fan experience?
Mm,
Or like, let's say, what's like the craziest thing that you think has happened to you because of making music, like that you've encountered?
basically, just people like recognizing me from a song, you know,
Yeah.
like being like, "Oh, you made that song," you know,
Like
that's you.
like just in public?
Just in public, yeah.
Damn, that's sick. I mean, that definitely means you're doing the right thing, right? Like if people are recognize you in public.
Exactly, yeah.
So nothing crazy's happened to you when you're
Nothing
performing?
crazy, nothing too crazy yet. No.
Nothing yet. Maybe this year we'll see. What are some of the venues that you're thinking of performing at this year? Or maybe you haven't like signed a contract with them, but you want to in Calgary.
I'm thinking like the back alley is a nice spot because like a lot
Back
of
alley,
artists
yeah.
go to the back alley to perform. I would love to.
Yeah.
Love to do a show in the back alley this year.
When I used to go clubbing, I go to the back alley a lot of the time.
Yeah, the back alley. I want to do something for Stampede too. So during Stampede, I would love to perform in Stampede. I'm working on that too. I'm working on something.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, good luck to you, Matt. The Stampede would be an amazing like launch spot for you if you can manage to do it, right?
Yep.
All right. So now that we're back from our second, I just want to start off by thanking our sponsor, Celestia Productions, for letting us use this amazing studio. If you guys ever need something, CelestiaProductions.com. We'll have the link here. Any sort of social media, content creation, photo shoots, video production, even audio, SEO, website creation, everything we do. So yeah, thanks again, Celestia Studios. Anyways, back to you. Man, you've seen like the tariffs. What's up about that, right? Have you noticed what's up? No.
I just feel like Trump is just doing whatever. Like he's basically being crazy right now, to be honest.
Yeah, I saw that he put like a little bit of a pause on it, right?
I feel like he's trying to crash the markets and trying to like make Canada like kind of beg him or something, but like
really,
stop. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's trying to tell us to be his like 51st stater, right? Oh my god, I don't know, like
he's on some imperialist shit right now.
Yeah. I've noticed like those flags that say like F Trudeau. Those are being replaced by F Trump. So it's like all of Canada's rallying against this common enemy.
That's the thing though. Yeah, it's good because like Canada's like being like together right now for once, you know.
Yeah. Like I feel like this is a really important time for us to
the first time where
just be
everyone is
together.
like all together, being like
like, fuck the USA. This is our first time banding together. That's crazy. I mean, I'm happy that the tariffs got paused, right? Because like if they weren't paused, everything, like the price of everything would be crazy.
I feel like it affects both USA and Canada.
Yeah, of
so
course.
Like, that's the thing. It's doing a lot of stuff just to mess with the markets, mess with the economy.
Yeah.
In a way.
But thankfully, it doesn't look like he got his way, right? So now he's paused it. Thank God. Aside from that, though, the weather here in Calgary is horrible, absolutely horrible. Like even you had some trouble coming here, right, because of the road conditions.
Yeah,
and
the
stuff.
roads were super slow.
Yeah,
Winters.
yesterday I was outside like all day basically, and like the car was just sliding everywhere. I have winter tires, but
Everyone's
even
car
then,
sliding.
yeah, literally, it's
You
just
help it,
it's
yeah.
so bad. The weather
But it's
here
crazy
is
because the
horrible.
winter has been really like good before now.
Yeah,
But this week, so week is gonna.
yeah. When I was away in Dubai, because for of you guys that don't know, I went to Dubai for a month from December to January. The weather was amazing. As soon as I come back, the weather's just.
So you're the bad luck then.
I'm literally the bad luck. And last year, same thing happened. Last year, I also went to Dubai. Weather amazing. I come back, boom, it's horrible for like the next 2 weeks.
Are you from like from Dubai or what?
I'm not from Dubai. I'm from Bangladesh, but
Oh,
I have businesses in Dubai as well. So I go like I have a few colleges in Dubai, and yeah, so I travel a lot between those two. And I just don't like being here in the winter. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Honestly, like when I'm a bit older, I'd probably do this podcast thing in the Middle East
Oh, okay.
and just live there, you know, because
How's the weather? It's nice. Nice.
it's amazing. Like literally all year round, it's amazing. Like people say it's too hot, but I was born in Bangladesh. I was born in South Asia. For me, that's perfect weather, right? Like
Yeah.
sure, maybe for people that
I was born in
who-
Nigeria, so I understand.
Exactly.
It's hot all year round. Like.
Yeah, like I'm fine with it being hot, but I don't want it to be this outside. Like, what is this, son? I'd rather it be like positive 40 than negative 40. Yeah.
Positive 40 is crazy though.
Dude, in Bangladesh, it gets so hot. Oh my god. Like, sometimes, like, the car tires, right? If you leave it parked
Ooh.
outside, it'll just melt. That's how hot
No,
it
that's
gets.
too hot. I can't do that.
It's like Death Valley, Texas level hot. That's fine. How about you? Do you, like, Nigeria, for example? Like, what kind of memories do you have from there?
I have a lot of good memories, to be honest. Cause growing up, I grew up with like a big family, so
Yeah.
I used to live. I have like 7 siblings, and we had like cousins living with us sometimes. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just always like being outside, playing around, fun. I feel like that's why I kind of like grew up with like
Are all of your siblings here now?
most of them. I have like just one in Nigeria. The rest are here.
And the one that's in Nigeria, is he older than you or younger?
Yeah, she's older. She's
She's older.
like the second oldest. She's married.
Why does she not want to? Oh, is it because she's married that she's
She's
still
married. Yeah, she might still come with the family, but she's
Mm.
like she's good over there right now. But
there? Mm.
yeah,
Yeah, my family, they're always trying to get some of our family members from Bangladesh to come here, but it's like they grew up there their whole life, right? So they're
Yes,
just
they
like,
do.
I don't want to go in the cold. It's too cold.
yep.
So like we brought my grandma a few times, but every time she's like, I'll come for a month. She comes here, and then 3 days later, she's like, I want to go home, and we're like, bro.
Same thing.
we
My,
just-
my
you
mom
just
comes here
came."
like she comes here and she's like she wants to stay for like 3 months.
Yeah.
After like the first month, she's like she's ready to go back.
Yeah, exactly.
I
He's
don't
like,
know,
bro, you
something
just
about-
came.
yeah.
What do you mean? And
It's
it's
not
really,
about being home. That's not about being home. You know,
yeah, you just get homesick
like
really
home.
quick.
That's why. Yeah, you hear about like Trump saying he wants to kick people from Gaza out of the.
Yeah, I saw. Oh my god, I don't. This guy, the stuff that he says is just.
He's
I don't know.
unhinged.
He's unhinged, super unhinged. I mean, Middle East said they're like, no, that's stupid. That's not gonna happen. So that's good at least. I don't know.
It's a crazy world.
In the last few days alone, he's done so much damage to the USA.
Yeah, it feels like there's no more rules. Like basically, like the world right now, there's no more rules. Do whatever you want. Like stupid.
I don't know. Man. I mean, I'm happy that I live here in Canada, but again, the way that Canada's headed, it doesn't look like it's that good either, right? So I don't know. I maybe want to move in the future. Dubai looks good. Aside from that, though, like Canada's pretty nice. It's
Yeah,
very
Canada-
beautiful.
It's beautiful. And I feel like we're the ones that are gonna make it better. You know,
Yeah,
because like
we're the next
for the
generation.
next generation, so we can't just keep depending on like the government or whatever. Like
Mm-hmm.
we have to make it what we want it to be. That's how
Yeah.
that's how it should be for everyone. Like the government has to do their thing, but also like the people have to fight for what they want. Like
Yeah,
basically
like if
make-
you're out here and you want something, you gotta go out there and vote. You gotta do it yourself because unless you actually participate, it's really hard for any change to, like for you to see any change, right? Like once
Yeah.
you do something about it, no one else is gonna do it for you.
exactly.
Yeah. So Grammys, huh? Fucking. I don't know. Bro, I don't know anything about the Grammys. So the Grammys just happened yesterday,
Yeah.
and I saw that a lot of people were really not liking the results, right?
Me, I liked it, to be honest.
You
'Cause
liked the
this is the
results.
first time they got it right. Because, like,
Okay.
back in the days, like, Beyonce, they never
Yeah.
gave her, like, album of the year, you know?
Uh huh.
They always, like, give her everything else but the...
So I'm actually not caught up. Who won? Like, who were some of the winners for
Yeah,
what
Beyonce won album of the year
album
for
of the
the
year?
country album, which is crazy, but yeah.
Okay.
I feel like she deserved it, though. It's good to see her win.
I heard that Kendrick won like a
Yeah,
bunch
Kendrick
of
won
stuff, right?
every single thing. Like, he basically won the whole Grammy. Yeah. He won,
Damn.
like... And from a diss record, too.
From his
Yeah,
diss
from
track
his diss
song,
track
right?
to Drake, so,
On
like...
Drake, yeah, not like us.
So I used to be on Kendrick's side, and I'm still on his side, but, like, I kind of feel bad for Drake now, because...
Yeah, everyone turned on him.
Everyone
so
turned on him, and
quick.
he's like, what did he do? Like...
Yeah, it just seemed like Drake was like the #1 artist for like the last
When
5
I feel like
years, right?
I'm like, I'm rooting for Drake now, actually. I'm rooting for him now.
You're rooting for Drake.
Yeah, he's gonna come
Did you
back.
see that the Drake sued Kendrick for his song?
He sued his record, UMG.
His
like,
record
his
label,
record label,
yeah.
which is...
That's kind of weird.
It's crazy.
He just shot himself
He
in the
took a
foot
loss
with
and
that.
you sued? That's crazy. That's some white boy shit, actually.
Exactly. That's I don't want to say it on record, but that's some crazy
That's
shit.
some white people shit.
I mean, yeah. I mean, thing is, I don't really know much about rap culture, so I didn't really have a side. I was just going based off the music. So I liked Drake's like 2 songs, right? Like the one right before "Not Like Us," but then I'm not even done listening to the song, and then Kendrick just drops, and I'm like, okay, let me listen to this,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh well, shit, Kendrick just won.
Drake, like, you can't rap it to Kendrick, like.
Yeah,
Stop it. Don't bother with Kendrick.
Kendrick is just crazy.
In your next life, don't bother with Kendrick. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's like Eminem, where everyone's like really scared to battle you because you're just known as this menace, right?
Yep.
What's your favorite Kendrick song?
Let me think. Song. I actually like his new song, like his new album. Like Hey Now from his Gen X.
Hey Now. Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's not my favorite Kendrick song of all time, but like right now I'm bumping that right now.
Okay.
Of all time, let me think. Probably Pride from Damn album.
Pride from it.
Yeah.
Who's your? He's not gonna be your favorite black artist, right? You said you had
He's not my favorite. Favorite American artist, Future.
Future. Okay.
But favorites artists, Burna Boy probably. Burna Boy,
Burna
yeah.
Boy. Okay, I see. I'd say my favorite one would be. I really liked Kanye before he like dove off the
Before he
deep
went,
end and
yeah.
whatever the hell is going on now with his wife.
His wife is crazy.
No, but I feel like it's
Did
him.
you see when he brought her out to like the Grammys, like
Yeah, she's like completely naked.
them there naked, like.
But he's the one making her wear that shit. I feel like,
Yeah.
right? 100%.
I feel like Kanye does stuff just
Like
because he knows like it's gonna go viral, so
Yeah.
he just does the craziest thing I can think of.
No, but
He
there's so
just
many
gives-
videos of her like okay, I can't say it on here, but like she's doing things to him on a boat in Italy.
Oh yeah.
There's so many videos of stuff like that. But I feel like if I was able to separate the art from the artist,
Yeah.
I really like
Kanye would
Kanye's
about-
music.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from that, Kendrick's my favorite, 100%.
I feel like Kendrick's my number
Or
two.
Kendrick, not either Kendrick or J. Cole. I really like J. Cole too. J. Cole's lyrics are just so good.
I feel like they're like you can like relate to it, you know.
Yeah,
You don't have to think so much. Like Kendrick, you have to like break it down.
kinda, yeah.
But like J. Cole is more like,
J. Cole can listen to like
Straight
a
to the point,
7-minute
but it's-
song and it
yep.
just feels like he's telling you a story, and you're like, oh,
and
that's
you understand
sick.
everything he's saying. So
Exactly.
he's a very good like communicator, to be honest.
If you want to just like turn your brain off and just listen to a good story, J. Cole's your man.
Yep.
100%. Yeah, no, it's good. Grammys were crazy. Again, I didn't watch, so I can't say shit. Well, is there anything you want to let your fans know about? Any sort of upcoming projects?
Yeah, I want to let them know about. You guys should watch out for my EP coming up soon. Probably next month, March. Me and the producer, the best producer I ever worked with, cause it's like me and him when we're locked in, we make magic together. So that's coming up next.
What's the name of it?
We haven't made a name yet, but we're thinking of. We haven't made up one name yet, but we have like 3 options.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say it yet, but yeah.
Okay.
Then in the summer, I'm dropping a second EP.
Okay.
It's called Fell in Lost. 7 songs.
Yes, sir.
That one's done as well.
If you have any sort of links or anything, we'll have it showing up on the screen and stuff. Just let us
Okay.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, man, anything you want to shout out before we wrap it up?
Basically, keep up with me. My Instagram is all my social media is Dimie Feb, DIMIEFEB.
Have it right here.
So follow me on all my Instagram, my TikTok, Twitter. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Stay posted. I'm
Yeah,
coming with
his music is actually amazing.
some crazy music.
And if you're from the Calgary area and you know the Faded Lounge, he's usually there playing stuff, right? And you'll
Yeah.
see his music there all the time. So yeah, come on over.
Come
Thanks.
on over. Yeah, thank you.
And yeah, thanks for coming on, man. And
Thank you
it's been
very
another
much.
successful
Nice one.
podcast.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Take care. Bye.